Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Diane Lang, Wisdom of the Akashics. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. I actually haven't done a video for about a week and a half. I guess the 21st of June would have been the Solstice Gateway, so it's been a bit. It's been a very busy time for me. I have a lot going on. I'm developing some really great programs, mentoring programs that I'm going to be launching coming up in August. And they're really about soul mastery and understanding who we are at a soul level and how to be fully empowered and authentic in who we are at a soul level. And so if anyone is interested in those programs, leave me a message, reach out to me at wisdomoftheakashics@gmail.com. I have a limited number of clients that I can take in that program. And so it's going to be kind of on a first come, first serve basis, but we can really make some major and powerful changes in all areas of our lives through understanding who we are at the soul level. And part of what we'll be doing is working in your Akashic records. That is part of the process for me in guiding you. So it's something I'm really looking forward to doing with you guys. I do want to tell you something that part of the reason that's been keeping me kind of, I guess, away from the videos a little bit is I'm actually going through a really bit of a challenging time right now regarding my feelings, my relationship, my connection to my twin, because it's been such a life-changing experience for me. There has been so many aspects of my life that have come to the surface, how I've grown in who I am, how I have developed a level of self-love for myself that I really directly attribute to the journey, the twin journey. And I was doing some journaling the other day, and I was writing about, what is it that, what are some of the characteristics that you would see in a twin relationship? And one of them is just true, honest desire to be the best person that you can be, and the best person you can be in that relationship and for that relationship. And when you start to do that work and you look at yourself and you turn the mirror back on ourselves and we do our own work, it's amazing how we start to recognize that we want relationships that are based on higher energetic things. We want to be vibration in alignment with characteristics more than things. So for example, if you're looking for somebody that if you're attracted to a certain type of man that looks a certain way, has to be a certain height, has hair, doesn't have hair, I'm not judging any of that. That's fine, but I can tell you that those are not aspects of a spiritual partnership, a sacred partnership. It's about the characteristics of the person. So it's about being kind, being loving, being honest, being true to your word, keeping your word, attracting all of those qualities in someone else. It is not reasonable for us to want qualities in a partner that we do not bring to the table ourselves. And self-love is actually one of the greatest gifts, because when we learn to love ourselves, we actually take the pressure off the people around us in such a big way. And it's very empowering. It really helps us step into our own. It allows us to be forgiving of our mistakes. It allows us to not beat ourselves up through the bad days. Make a mistake and then hound yourself about it for weeks on end and things like that. And so what I'm really learning it's kind of like the more I do the videos and then I've stepped into being open about my this journey and having a twin on earth that whose love is just, it's humbling, and how much that my goal in my heart is for his well-being and his happiness. And when you come to a place where you realize that even if you have to accept that the relationship isn't coming to fruition, and that it's not coming to fruition, say right now, or in a timely manner, or the way that we would like to see it, but that every day you wake up and you have a place in your heart for that person that is just authentic. It's genuine. I literally cannot stay upset and mad at my twin. And some days it actually bothers me, because when I have something that's challenged me, or something that's kind of bothered me a little bit, or, the connection isn't feeling very strong, or, there's just different things. It could be just a number of things. Everybody's journey is different. But I find it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, I cannot stay out of alignment with and be out of love with him over anything that is, just, it's really stuff that's on the surface. It's being frustrated with timing. It's like getting lonely and feeling like that, you long for someone, so your frustration is towards someone. So I'm really learning to take that information, to take those feelings, to take those challenges, and do things to shift myself. Because otherwise, I honestly to God could feel sad and lonely all of the time. And guess what? I don't like feeling sad and lonely. I don't want to feel sad and lonely all the time. I have to accept that we are not in union right now. I believe that we, there's some people that say absolutely, you will come into union with your twin, and to be honest with you, I think that's a false sense of security to tell someone. I don't know your journey. I can guide you through things. I can give you tips and tools and things that will help you. But I can't tell you in the end if you're going to unite with your twin, because you have free will. You have free will every day. And you can wake up, I could see something, we could see something, we could identify an issue, we could identify a block and restriction. I can tell you what you need to know about moving that out of the way to create space for your twin to come forward. But if we get up the next day and through free will, we just follow our same old patterns, or we do all of the same stuff, nobody can say. And I think regardless, spiritual, psychic, I mean, I see stuff, and I see stuff in blogs, and I read one today and it made me sad. And it's, a lady had commented about how she was told that she wouldn't unite with her twin in this lifetime. And I was like, who knows that? Who has the right to tell someone that? I think when you have abilities to be intuitive with other people's information, which I am, I consider myself a spiritual intuitive. And the reason I say a spiritual intuitive is because I get messages for people on a spiritual level. I'm really good at, and when you get in alignment with who you are at soul level, that applies to your health, or your relationships, your bank account, your sex life, your relationships in your family, outside of your family. You can apply it to anything, literally anything. So I hear intuitive things for people. And the reason I know I do is because I've been at this a very long time, and people come to me and say, oh my God, you have the right thing to say to me if I'm struggling with how to communicate or deal with a feeling. People come to me either through booking readings with me, or we have a process where I'm offering actual packages right now. And so we set them up in a week-by-week basis. And so all of that stuff, I get what you need to know in a timely manner. I get told what it is that you want to look at. So I consider myself more of a mentor, because a mentor is more like somebody, I'm learning, it's really about telling people what it is that's going on, why it's not working, what it's going on. So I teach and I mentor and I coach, but I would say I mentor and I teach the most. And, the letters that I get and the feedback that I get and the testimonials that I get, obviously it's a gift, and I'm owning that gift, and I'm proud to own that gift. I'm proud to be of assistance to people, especially when we're going through some really tough stuff. But I can tell you that how I am able to understand a lot of what goes on for us is that I'm actually living this experience. And so I'm going to be launching a program very soon, and it's going to be, really about, like I said, soul mastery. And so it's that when we become into vibrational alignment with our authentic selves, there is no limit to what we can do. We really can shoot for the stars. There's certain things, like when you talk to people about what it is we want, like writing a list, what it is you want, and then what it is you think you can have, it's amazing how far apart those lists can be. And so that's some of the stuff that we do together. The main reason for the video today is just to say I've been going through my own challenges in this, because I mean, I'm a human, so I fluctuate. I go in and out of things where I feel empowered one day. You know, I've been doing some exercises that I learned through a manifestation process of a lady whose videos that I get. And, you know, and it's to write out some affirmations, find a couple that feel really good for you. And then write them out repetitively. Like, so it's about writing them out consistently. But what I do is, so I write them out. So, you know, you write them out, or I think her recommendation is 55 times. So if you have a 1-sentence affirmation, it takes me about 12 minutes to do that. And then what I do is I actually repeat them by voice. So I repeat them again. So however many times I've written them, I read them out loud. And then you're getting voice inflection, and you're getting strength when you say something. You know, my twin is on his way to me now. My twin is on his way to me now. My twin is on his way to me now. My twin is on his way to me now. I love the feeling knowing my twin is on his way to me now. So when you start to see what happens when you energetically participate in your story, you will manifest higher and better results. And this is what I do with you when I teach and work with you as a mentor. And so then what I also do is I set a timer on my phone, and then I set it to 5 minutes, and then I talk that story. You know, my twin is on his way to me right now. I'm really excited about all the great things that we're going to be doing together. I love that we are so in alignment with so many things in our lives. We both have such wonderful and beautiful characteristics in our hearts. You know, he's the kindest, most loving man I've ever met. I'm so excited to have him come into my life. He teaches me so much. Makes me want to be such a much better person. I love the way that I feel when I'm around him. You know, I cannot look at him without the feeling of love in my heart and in my eyes, and do that process. And so this is a tip today. This is a tip video. You know, I'm going to start doing more of those, making them much shorter, because I can do readings and they can go on and long and all that. But I'm also finding that there's a lot of that. You have a lot of readings on YouTube. You have a lot of people putting up, you know, weekly readings, all of that stuff. If I get prompted to do a reading, then I know there's something in there that's meant for somebody. There's somebody out there there's going to be a nugget in there for. But I'm really more about tips and tricks. And then also to, you know, set in place where we are able to put these into practice. And then if you need assistance in your journey, how to reach out and work with me. So God bless you, beautiful souls. Thank you for coming to my YouTube channel. I'm really looking forward as I move forward. I'm coming to the 3-year mark with my twin. And, you know, so there's a part of me when I'm in a moment of impatience, I can be like, I cannot believe I've been putting up with this for 3, you know, and then I'm like, stop. That is not attraction energy. That's repellent energy. And regardless, I don't want to repel, and I don't want to feel that way, because I don't feel good when I do it. You know, you can be a little sucky. You've heard me say so many times in my videos, it's not what happens, it's how long we stay stuck in what happens. So that's my tips and tricks for today. God bless you, beautiful souls. Thanks for coming to the YouTube channel. I really hope that you're finding some great stuff to work with here. Anybody that's interested in understanding who they are at a soul level, you know, where we come from in the universe, what our divine gifts are, I'm going to be talking a lot more about that in the upcoming videos, and I'm telling you, it's powerful information that empowers us to step into our truth and our divinity and attract to us really great and wonderful things. So God bless, love you all. Thank you. You know, like the videos, share the videos. Please don't keep me a secret. This is what I do for a living. And, you know, the more people that I'm able to work with, then the more I'm able to stay full time in this doing this coaching and this mentoring. And I know this is what I meant to do. And so if I have said anything here that sparks you, please share my videos. My business mentoring coach gave us that as a tool in one of our calls recently. And it's please don't keep me a secret. If you feel that I've benefited you in some way, please don't keep me a secret. So God bless. Love you all. Diane Lang, Wisdom of the Akashics. You can catch me at facebook.com/Wisdom of the Akashics and wisdomoftheakashics@gmail.com. And my website will be coming online. But because I'm redoing all of my programs and my services, I'm not launching that just yet. I really want to refine that before we put it out there. So anyways, have a great day. Happy Canada Day in Canada this weekend. Happy US Day today. It's my brother's birthday today. He's down in Whitefish, Montana, having lots of fun. So happy birthday, big brother. And let's just rock this journey. Let's rock this journey. God bless.